Hey, welcome to Lens of Code. Today we are exploring Go on game development mainly. You can see on the screen like I have developed a simple game, Catch Me, something we need to just catch a circle inside a square. That's it. Once you catch it, scores keeps on increasing. Once you like do a mistake, let's say here like you are catching outside the circle, that's your high score. Yes, that's it. Like, as you know, why I choose Go. Mainly, like, Go, Go is fast, simple, for 2D games. Libraries, it's like very limited libraries are available, but there are good libraries you can get. One of it is Ebit engine actually. Ebit engine, we have a game development library for Go. Mainly, Go is lightweight. But you cannot use like direct 3D games in Go. Yeah, well, let me say why I choose Go. It's not like blindly like I just say, but it is easy to learn. I can say formatting things and all learning things is very simple. I can say this is a game, right? This is a game. Just having a square and you are like you want to just build this game is nothing, just draw a square, draw a circle, draw print a high score, game over, when to game over, when not to game over, that's it. For this simple game you no need to import lot of things. If you are using C sharp or anything, I didn't use much, but I saw some videos on C sharp and all. They, for developing simple things, lot of works needs to be done, like even from the memory management side, even from the build tool side and all. Like it's very hard, I think so, but I am not sure. But building 2D games is very much simple. I will show within like some time how to build 2D games in Go. Yes, let's start building this. Let's break the ice code to 5, then we will start the things. 1, okay, speeder 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 8 is a score. It's a nice score actually. Okay, let's close this game. Let's start with our our things. Okay, let me start with GoLang by opening. Okay, I opened the terminal. Here actually it's very fresh. I can say, okay, let me create one file with the name main.go. Let's start creating here main.go. Okay, here once we create, let's have like package main, and let's say or import like few things already. Like it automatically imports the things because I have installed some Go plugins. So anyway, I'll be pasting all the code in the GitHub repo. You can check it later. And let's write a main function. Okay, anyway, has old is gold. I will be starting go main, go run main.go with hello world. Okay, hello world is done. Now actually I will just show you some things which are important before building a game in Go. Actually, I'll be using Ebit engine. You can consider this is a Ebit engine repo. If you want to support it, you can just write some PRs over here with forking the repo. Anyway, like we don't now build any bugs, fix anything on Ebiten engine. Ebit engine, like here you can see what are the games they have built. It's like blocks, even Flappy Bird they have built, and more than 30 plus more examples are there. You can just go here and you just look at the examples here, like what are the things they have built. It's not only the games they have built, they make us understand how the graphics are done here. Like you can see like few graphics, not only the games. You can see 3 4, there are limited games, but anyway, like it gives explore ideas on how to build the things on Ebit engine. Actually, this is good. And coming to my thing, actually what we are doing, let me explain. Okay, let's go just a documentation first directly. Just go to cheat sheet. Here we will see how it is easy. Okay, actually if you go some games, actually here is the typical code with game with run game actually. Okay, this is a thing we are actually expecting. You can see all the main.go also they have written it. Let me copy these things. Okay, type, they have created a struct and all. Okay, fine. Now okay, I have removed the main function. Let's remove these unnecessary comments. You can read it from there, that's fine. This is the update. Okay, this is some draw thing. What is this? Okay, okay, see, you can see the error Ebiten undefined Ebiten. We need to first go get let's try this. Go get v2. First we will init the things. Okay, let's do this init. Okay, go get okay, let's try this github.com up to here. As I'm new to go, it's not like very simple for me to use. Okay, it is added. A wiki is like mode is created, all the dependencies are created, some file is created. Okay, let's save it again. It's automatically okay, it is getting. Let's run go run main.go. okay, actually it's added to no required provided package. Okay, actually we can have v2, we installed v2, so we will add e2. Go run main.go. okay, you can see now the game immediately will get opens. Size is for 640 into 640. okay, here is the layout. Okay, nothing is running over here. Okay, fine. Okay, I remove the comments. Actually how it works, let me go through it actually. Okay, this is int comment you can mention. This is the title. You can have like catch me. Title is catch me. That's it. You install the title, and actually let's say layout and screen size, let me we use the complete screen size for the things. So I'll be creating a constant here. I'll be creating a constant with constant, let's say screen height is equals to 640. Mainly it's not like it is a length or something, it is mainly the pixel you can consider. Like when you are writing a game thing, it is considered like pixel only. Let's make it square so that while building up a first game we no need to actually have like big things used actually, so it will be very helpful. Screen width and screen size we have added here, so same thing will have window size also, so that 640 we will get a square window size. Let's run now, how it goes we will see. Okay, see, screen is like 640 pixels here, 640 pixels here, that's good. Now let's see what are these functions doing here actually. See, actually like whenever you see these functions, once game draw is actually we can set a frame per second, like let's say 60 frames per second as actual. In a second these will switch draw update draw update draw update so fast, like it will be like kind of parallel kind of thing, like per second 60 switches will be happening between these two functions. Let me show you actually how it goes. Let's say it's a simple fmt function. Here we call println. We are, let's say, drawing. This is a draw function, and fmt.println we will call this function, you know already, like a update function. It will draw update. It will go into a loop actually. Let me show you here actually. You will get more understanding on this how it goes. Okay, missing return function. Where is a missing return function? Okay, actually here error we need to return return nil. Okay, that's it. Good, fine. I think now it's fine. Okay, you can see, let's ignore this title and all, like game, but see the logs over here. Draw update, draw update, draw update, draw update. It will be like parallel 2 times draw update and all. It's coming like you got my things, right? It's not like a rocket science thing. Just it will draw on the screen and it will update on the screen immediately, like one after the other in a more faster way, so that it's like a frame per second. You feel like it's a frame per second. You mean it's like a video? It's like already, you know, like multiple images clubbed together and played in 1 second is a video, right? Same way, it is the same thing in the Ebiten engine actually. Now comes what we need to do. Now we got to know what is layout, what is draw, what is update. Now we need to know, and this is a game struct we already know. Now we are going to draw things on the screen. Let's say now, as per the game I shown, let's explain the game over here in the graph kind of thing. Let's say some draw online, let's say here. Okay, there is something auto draw. Okay, let's use this for explaining things. Okay, let's draw here. Let me draw the straight line. Okay, don't think over, like it's not a straight line, I know, but anyways, okay, this is more straighter, like that's fine. Okay, actually how the screen works here, let me explain. Like actually it's not like in a graph this is plus, this is plus. No, actually the plus comes, all the things start from here only. Here you can, I will just have this type. Okay, it's little bit high, let's make it 18. Let's actually 0, 0. This point, this center is 0, 0, and it moves on plus here actually. Let me show here. This is a plus and this is a plus. So now we have a screen size of 60/40. Let me draw here 60/40, 640. See, not 60/40, 640 is the screen size. So 0, 0 is starting here, 640, 640 starts here. So we'll have a screen in a square shape. I don't know it will come in a square or not, but anyways it's almost a square you can think of. Okay, this is a screen we are placing over here. This screen has a way, here comes a 0, 0, but you got it right. Like if I want to move here, let me move, but yes, here actually the things to stop the confusion. This is a screen, but let screen be here only, like it will be for understanding, it will be easy. Okay, now we need to draw a square inside the screen. It's not at all difficult to draw a square inside the screen, because we can just, because all the Ebit engines works, we can create a new image. Let me show the cheat sheet. We can use a new image from here actually. Okay, yes, new image. See, actually new image is something like you'll be in, as you learn HTML or something, you'll be using div, right? Divisions. So it is the same like Ebiten divisions you can consider while adding a new image. So let's say the whole screen will be starting. Oh, stucking. Okay, whole screen. Let's remove these functions, it will just make us think. Okay, let's say screen dot fill. Let's put a color as black. Okay, we added color as black. Okay, image color as imported. So whatever the color you change, this is, let's say put white. Let's see, we will see the difference how it goes. If you put white, whole screen will be converted to white. Anyway, I like black, because not I like black, but I think that is good for eyes. White just reflects everything directly into my eye. My eye absorbs everything white. Okay, what happened? Okay, I didn't save. Okay, this is, now we have a black screen. Now in this black screen we need to actually draw a square inside the black screen. So it's like, as I mentioned, Ebiten, we can use a new image. Let's consider, let's say square Ebiten dot new image. What will be the height and size of the square? Let's say we will mention the square size here. Square size, let's say square size is 100. That's it. And what is square size in 100? So we will have the square size comma, let's see new image, width comma height. So we'll be having square size over here. Okay, square we have mentioned here, but we need to actually fill the square. Means what you need in the square actually. Do you require to fill a color inside a square, or you need an image inside a square? That one you need to decide how it goes. So currently, as I shown, like we are building a game where the square must come over here. This is a game actually. Square must come in the center of the screen. So let's say square dot fill. Screen is the main thing. Inside the screen there is a square, and we will be filling like color dot, okay, what is this, something color dot white. Let's see how it goes here. What we built, okay, actually I didn't put it in the screen. Actually we need to, once we have a new image called square, we need to put it in the screen. Actually screen dot draw image. Okay, draw image. We will be having square comma, what is that, options. Okay, actually here is something like, okay, let's for now I will just, options is there, we will be writing some addresses, Ebiten. What is that? Okay, draw image options. Okay, you just keep on hold. Why I wrote this, you'll get an idea. OP. Okay, this is a new variable. Okay, let's consider new variable. Okay, now you see how it goes. See, the square comes over here. It's not over here. We need it in a center. So Ebiten, now the square, let's okay, let's draw a square here only. Now we have a square here. I will be leaving some gaps for our understanding. Anyways, now we need to move this square here. Actually square from 0,0 to off of the 640 of these things. So okay, actually there is something like matrix in Ebiten. Let me explain you these things. See, actually how multiply matrix, actually everything works based on matrix actually. Okay, what are the things I have? The coordinate system 0, as I mentioned, x, y, all the things I have drawn here. It's very simple. And you see matrix image is something over here, like how we will define weight and the things. Let me explain the imaginary way. Okay, this is little bit hard. I will tell you why. See, if you want to sx comma xy, this is item. Okay, I will open the other article. You will be more into understanding. 1 minute. Okay, cheat sheet we already have here. Translate, not here actually. Documentation, implementation. Okay, showcases to matrix. Okay, actually this is the thing, geometry matrix I was mentioning. Actually what happens here now, if you see, this is a matrix of 3 cross 3. Mainly it is a 2D thing. How it works is like, yeah, xx xy are the length and breadth actually, you can consider. Okay, screen got stuck. Okay, length and breadth, and tx ty are the coordinates where you are moving actually. You see they are using geometry matrix dot translate, as they have an inbuilt function. Instead of making this matrix work on these matrix actually, you need to have multiplication, complex things, and you need to get the proper things to do actually. Well, if you want to translate the things, if you need to translate from year to year, it will be like little bit confusing for us in matrix, and it's little bit time taking. So this matrix and all, like tx ty, you can see the 0 to 0 is like coordinate moving the image. So they're having a function called translate. So you can, okay, let me close this matrix, it's a little bit confusing. And you see this translate function, translate matrix takes tx comma ty, that's it, the functions where exactly you need to move the square, that's it. So let's use that function. Okay, let me close this game. Let me put this game. Let's have an option dot geometry, which I mentioned, like, and we have a function called translate. What requires in translate is nothing already mentioned. It's off of the square. I will tell that will not, off of the square will not work. Why, I will tell you. Square size divided by 2 comma square size divided by 2. Okay, now if you run, okay, actually it's like not square size, it says screen height and width actually. I just got confused. Okay, screen height and width, so that it will be like, okay, you can see square move from 0 comma 0 to 320 comma 320, but the tip is here that we need to do little max. So let me explain you here. Actually the square, instead of moving, considering it a center, it is considered starting here actually. So the square has moved little bit away from the center, means square center is moved away from the center. So bring that square center to middle, actually we need to actually do some math. It's actually, you can see we need to have like screen width or height something minus the length of the square. Then we need to, now if you do my 640 minus 100, like 540, and 540 divided by 2, you will consider like 540 divided by 250, how much, 270, yeah, okay, 270, 270, this will be shifted to 270, so that the center will come over here. It's like 320 will come in the center. Let me show you in the things. Let's close this. It shows screen height, screen width minus square size. We need to put a bracket so that it will be not confusing. What is this? Okay, I have mistaken the bracket. Okay, now you see it is almost center, like you got it right, like what this little bit maths you required. That's it. Now the square we can move it to exactly center. That's it. Now we have drawn the center, but now actually we need to draw a circle. Drawing a circle, it is little bit messy thing we need to do, but there is something like vector function. Let me directly write. It's a simple single line thing. Okay, vector dot what we actually draw, like we filled circle. Okay, we already have this function. See, this argument takes screen actually. Screen you already know, which we need to draw. Ebiten image, that is Ebit engine image, and cx is a float, cy is a float. Okay, let's consider from 0 comma 0 for now. later. Now we need to radius. I will consider circle radius as 30. Okay, color as now white, circle white, and anti-alias false. Okay, let's see how it will draw a circle now. Okay, vector. Okay, I need to Ebiten. Okay, circle has come here. Now there is no problem with circle because the coordinates already 0 0. It is center is in the 0 0. We need to move in the y-axis actually. Sorry, what we call this? Yes, y-axis. We need to move in the y-axis down, and it must be constant. That's it. And x-axis will be 0. Let's make it 2. Now the y-axis, this is x-axis, y-axis is 0, let it be 0. Y-axis is something like screen width divided by 2. Okay, so that it will come in the center. See, okay, now we can actually move this. Instead of, if we want a full circle from the starting point, we can actually make it what we call radius of the things, so that we will see how it goes. See, complete circle has come here, but anyways I'll keep it 0 for now. Starting point is 0. Now we need to let's make some coloring things. Actually I have already have some colors for which suitable for the eyes. I can consider filling the square with something like this, and that is a cream. You can consider a cream color, and I don't know how, but I feel it is nice actually. And this color dot white, you consider this color which is a almost red kind of color. I just copy pasted on the net. Okay, you see now you are able to see some square with circle. Now we need to make something to move this circle in the x axis. So to move this circle we need to use a update function. Okay, let me actually like in the struct, let me write some few things, related things. Actually what is required to move the what are the things we required to move, actually to move the circle. One is how much speed it must move. Let's say circle speed, and actually the circle speed we no need to have like something some speed like velocity or something. It's like mainly the x and y axis, how fast x and y axis gets updated. If you update, let's say x axis, let's say x axis, you need to increase x axis by 5. Keep on increasing x axis by 5. So it's like it will be on pixel 0, it will move to 5, next 10, 15, 20, like that. So like it is mainly on, it's not like speed you consider, it's like mainly on the axis it will be moving, and we need to change the coordinates. That's it. That's the speed, circle speed you can consider. For that circle speed, what you required some positions. I will like type pose, like I will create a struct for this first, and this struct will contain what we call x int, y int. So let me keep it very simple, not to complicate things. So now the circle speed is pause. No need to actually use thing. That's it. Circle speed is there. Now we need to keep on updating this circle speed. G dot circle speed dot x is equals to plus is equals to 5. Let's do this. And G dot circle speed dot y is equals to like screen width divided by 2. Okay, now you just paste these things inside the circle. Now you inside the coordinates. What is the x? X is 0 circle 3 dot x. What is the error? Okay, actually I need to just convert it to float 32. Yes. Okay, now I'll make it y also here instead of using y. Now you see what happens here, like now we are moving the circle in little bit more faster way. You see now circle keeps on moving, but the thing is it will move once. After 640 it will keep on moving to 740, 840, but the screen is available for only for a 640. So I will write a simple if statement. If g dot circle speed dot x greater than 640, you just make it g dot circle speed dot x is equals to 0. Okay, I think this will make more convenient way of looking into screen. You see now it goes, now again comes back, and this is one of the thing. Now it's, you see, like almost we have completed 50% of the game what we have thought of. Like I just came up with some game and simple game which will be helpful. So this game like almost 50% is done. Now only thing remaining is like inputs. I can consider what inputs. It's like what must happen when you press some key on the keyboard or mouse or something like that. So that is pending now, and that will complete another what we call another 10% of the game, you can call it. Okay, you got this concept right, like what are the things, this matrix and all, geometrics. So instead of using some matrix kind of difficult things, you can directly go with these things, geometry. Cheat sheet, let me open here, let's see. Actually I was going, okay, this is a geometry, you can see the use cases and all. Inputs, we have a inputs over here. We just need a function inputs and it will return a boolean operation. Like it's mainly like if you press a key it will return true or false, that's it. Whenever you press a key it will return true or false. Yes. So now we can write a code. Let's see, write a function over here. Function, we having a struct game. Let's say is what we call is key pressed function, we will write it. And key is Ebiten dot key, we will consider, and return value is bool. That's it. It is done. Now if from input, actually this is a util, what you call, okay, we have input util is key just pressed. Let's say Ebiten dot not key 0, it is like key space. Let's use space now, key space. We will return true, that's it. And actually we will have another mouse or something, input util for understanding is mouse button pressed Ebiten mouse 0, I don't know, let's use the same, but we need to use something like this. But here I will be using mouse button left, mouse button left. Okay, return true. Okay, now I am saving it. Okay, actually I need to return false also. Return false if none of this is true. So now we have written a function is key just pressed. That is good, but you got it right, it's not that simple. Whenever you press a key, we call this function. If his key is pressed, what the action it must do. Let's say now we need to stop the ball. If he's okay, let's use for this function, if his key is pressed, Ebiten dot key space. Okay, Now is if he's, what is this? Okay, let me actually some keyword thing. Okay, anyways, fine. If is key pressed, we will be like g dot circle dot x is equals to g dot circle dot x, and g dot circle dot y is equals to g dot circle dot y, and everything comes under else statement. If key is not pressed, now you decide, okay, this one, okay, this statement must be outside. Okay, actually, okay, let's put it outside. Okay, fine. Now if you see, what is it? Undefined is case free. What is this? Okay, now actually, okay, this is giving some undefined. Okay, actually it is inside the struct. We are calling, okay, g circle speed. Okay, now we see we have installed like g. Let me explain once again. Just if key is pressed, it must be static. We no need to define this. It must be static. It automatically gets static. But for understanding, I have mentioned these two statements. What is this? Okay, self assignment, just leave it, that's not a warning, that's I think. And if else, if it is not pressed, it will be keep on adding the pixels to the locations, and anyway it will 640 is common. Okay, now let's run this once. Okay, let me press the tab now. Okay, it's not stopping. Okay, but you see there is something happening. I need to press very hard, like very frequently for make it stop. So let's alter some things over here. Let's say instead of x, for understanding, let's make it 0. Okay, let's again start from 0. Let's see, now we will get like things. Now x, whenever I press a space button, we will be like, it will be going back to 0 and it will be starting from the beginning. So this is how it works. Now you need to have game start, game run, game over, some kind of thing. It's like title card for the game. You need to have running game, what must be running, and something happened in the game, suddenly user must exit. It's something like game over kind of thing. So these three things we need to write these things. Actually what I was thinking is like, let's make this game 0 1 2. Okay, let's have like constant we have like mode title, which is of more. Okay, let's write one struct type mode, which is of type it. Okay, here we can actually type is of type mode, title is of mode, title mode, and let's say iota. I will explain what is this iota and mode game and mode game over. Okay, these are the three things. What is this? Syntax error. Okay, sorry, I need to use small phrases. Anyways, this is a mode. Actually the games, we need to actually add the logic over here. Let me see, we no need to draw anything now. Everything comes under the update. Draw later comes for printing on the screen, like I score things, game over things and all. We need to use draw there. But now let's go to update now. Okay, actually now we need to include in the structure actually. Mode is what we call mode. Okay, Mode is mode. What is this error? User but unused. Okay, we will be using it later. That's it. Now, okay, what is this getting hacked? Okay, anyway, now we will be like if a switch statement. Let's say let's write switch statement. Switch g dot mode, right? We will be opening the switch statement. What are the things we are casing over here? One is case mode title. Okay, mode title. Another is case mode game. Another is mode game over. Okay, these are the three things we are doing over here. Let's say when the title begins, what must happen? Three things must happen. One is circle speed x must be equal to 0. As you know, the circle speed dot y is equal to screen weight divided by 2. That is already known. And another thing is whenever someone presses the key, it must go into g dot is key pressed. It must go into the next mode. Actually, what is the next mode? G dot mode is equals to mode game. Okay, this is done. We have completed the mode title. Let's remove this. This is actually the mode title, you can consider, but I'm removing it now. Okay, now what must be happening in the mode game? Let's make it circle speed. Mode game. And actually this if statement also comes in the mode game. So circle, all the moving things will be in the mode game actually. Now if let's say like if the same thing is happened, if G key is pressed, let's move to mode title. So for your understanding, I'm switching between these two. Later we will fix the more what we call game things. Now let's say I pressed a tab. If again I pressed, it is coming to the mode title. You can consider, let's see the code. Now it is in the mode title. Now if I'm pressing the key, it shifted to the mode key. So mode game is like it will be frequently increasing, like speed will be +5. It will be moving at the speed of pixel 5. And if key is pressed again, I will be pressing the key again. It must be able to mode title. Again it came to mode title. So now we need to write a logic. Okay, let me write at the top this one. Okay. Now if key is pressed, let's go to the drawing actually. Okay, let me close this. Let's go to the drawing. Let's add a circle over, draw a circle over here. Okay, what is this again? Square. Okay, circle over here. Okay, we got a circle. Let's have a selecting. Okay. Okay, circle of radius 30. You will be starting from here. I can consider off of the screen is like 0,30 kind of thing. It must move over like this. Anyway, we already did the moving. If someone presses the key over here, it must move to game over state. No, it is like if someone presses it must be moving in the mode game actually. First title will be over here. Mode game will be moving the circle coming going on the same x-axis, sorry, on the same y-axis, sorry, on the okay, yes, on the it will be moving on the x-axis actually, like this horizontally it will be moving. Whenever the person presses the key over here, presses the key space or any mouse button over here, it must detect whether it is inside a square or not. Then it must move. If it is inside a square, increase the speed faster. If it is not inside the square, move to the game over mode. That is the starting point. Game over and game title is like almost similar, but the text format we are going to develop, like game over comes with a screen of game over text, game title comes with welcome to the game, something like that. So that will be the difference. That's it. Now we will make the code changes. Okay. Okay, now let's say now we were keys pressed, game is moved to game title. We no need to change this, game title is fine. But now if key is pressed, what are the things we need to do? Actually here, let's come, now we remove game title, this just for testing. Now key is pressed, we need to detect whether the circle is inside the square or not. That is one thing we need to detect. How to detect whether circle is a square or not? Let me tell the operations over here. What we call select, okay, text. Here comes 320 comma 320. Yes, here is a center 320 comma 320. Here is a circle. Whenever the circle, let's keep it in 320 comma 320, then fine, it is inside a square. But you need to have, if it circle, if it is here also, it is still inside the square. So how to calculate this? Actually, you can just use a simple max. This is a 320, circle is of radius 30, so the square is of radius 50, not radius, you mean the half of the length, this what you call perimeter, something like one side of the half is like 50. So now 320 we need to add 50. So if we add 50, it comes here still outside the circle. Now we added the 50. Now we need to subtract 30 because that is the radius of the circle. Now if you subtract 30, it will be inside the circle, sorry, inside the square. Now same way, it is a minus 50, circle comes here, and plus 30, radius of the circle. Now it will be inside the square. So you need to switch in between. So I'll be writing small if statement, if g dot circle dot x is lesser than screen width divided by 2 minus 30, and g dot circle dot x is greater than other side, like you got it, g dot circle, it is, now we are doing this. First we have did, if it is circle must be lesser than this, what we call this, and it must be greater than this. So g dot what we call screen width divided by 2 minus 50 plus 30. G dot mode is equals to mode game, so there will be no change. Now g dot, now if it is inside a circle, we need to increase the speed. We cannot go with plus 5. Now it must increase actually. So we will have two options. One is initial speed and acceleration. We will write over in the G mod. Initial speed, that is int, and acceleration. Okay, let me write accelerate. I don't know the spelling correctly. Okay, initial speed and accelerate. First we will design the basic speed things. Initial speed, let me keep it 1, and accelerate, let me keep it 2. Okay, accelerate is whenever you click a button, it must accelerate. Let me show you here. Let's say now if you click a button, now it will be game mode, and initial speed plus is equals to g dot accelerate. So it will be increasing the speed by 2. Actually accelerate is 2, speed will be 1, like it will be having 111. Now it will be initial speed will be get increased actually. Now actually, else if it is the case, else we need to write the block what we are mentioning here. Else we need to add this. So this 5 we will remove and make it g dot initial speed and screen width divided by 2. Okay, that's it. Now if we run these things, now it is moving at the speed of 1. If you make it, okay, I need to write else statement here also. Else g dot mode is equals to mode game over. So in game over, what I will be doing, let's see. Actually in game over we will be not doing anything, just will be stopping the circle where it is. Circle dot x is equal to g dot circle g dot circle speed dot x, and y anyway g dot circle dot y is equals to screen width divided by 2. That's it. And if here also g dot is key is pressed, what will be Ebiten dot key space will be providing, and what we'll exactly do here, actually we will set the initial value. G dot initial speed will be setting it to 1, and no, oh yes, if key is spread, we will just change this dot initial speed is equal to initial speed will be setting, and g dot circle x will be setting to 0, g dot circle y we no need to write, then mainly the game mode will be shifting to mode game. So okay, anyway, self assignment is not required, just for understanding I have written these things. Now we will see how it works. Okay, now it is moving at the speed. Now it is in the game mode. Now if I press, now if I press it inside, still it is in a game mode by increasing speed. You can see how the speed gets increased. Let's press outside the circle. I pressed here, it stopped. Now it is a game over, so circle has stopped here. Again if I press, it will be game will start. Okay, this is a simple game, I can say. Okay, let's start again. So we will be knowing instead how the circles will be switching between. Okay, let me minimize this. Okay, now it is in the mode title. I press the key, now it is in the mode game. I pressed inside the circle, speed increases, it go inside speed has increased to accelerate. Now the speed as acceleration has completed, and if I press outside the circle, let's say here I press, see circle is outside the square. Now it is going to the game over. Now if a key is pressed again, it will go to the mode game. Again it will start from the beginning. If you see this is how the simple thing. Now you can actually in the draw function, I will paste the code, you go to the code, you will get the understanding how you can actually draw. Just the same if loops you can add, is key pressed, is more what, and you also switch statements. You can write some text, game over, the score, you can keep on increasing the score and all. I will just upload the things in GitHub. You can just go through that code, a simple game for your understanding. That's it. I think this helps for learning Go, and it is more simple, I think. Yes, bye guys. This is the end of the video.